Well, time now for some business news. And nearly 8 in 10 Kenyans living in urban areas say that their income has either stagnated or declined this year, underscoring the strain many households face amid rising living costs and slow wage growth. This is according to the latest quarterly Investor Pulse report by ICEA Lion Group. The survey, which tracked the spending habits of 1,000 urban consumers across Kenya, paints a complex picture. While the economy continues to show resilience at a macro level, everyday financial realities for many Kenyans remain challenging. Jimmy Mbogo has more.
In the report, about 50% of the respondents say their income has remained flat, while another 22% reported a decrease, with only 28% of those surveyed saying that they saw an increase in their income. According to the survey, most of the income gains came from formally employed individuals, while those in the informal sector reported decline.
The sentiments seem to indicate that the economy is still in a challenging situation because cost pressures are still sustained, and that's why they are forced to diversify into alternative sources of income to enable to maintain their standard of living.
The study found that consumer spending rose in the third quarter of 2025, reflecting higher prices and increased purchases. About 85% of the respondents said they spent more compared to the previous quarter, mainly on essentials.
Again, the largest proportion of spending went to food, clothing and shelter, as well as to an extent recreational spending. But what we noticed this time is that there was an improvement in the amount of the proportion of incomes allocated to savings and investments, and also to insurance. We noticed there was a slight uptick.
On the investment fronts, savings group and microfinance networks continue to dominate. However, SACCOs, Chama and banks remain the most attractive options for small investors, with participation rising modestly in the third quarter.
Despite the emergence of new kind of investment avenues such as unit trusts and treasury bills and bonds, most Kenyans seem to be pretty content keeping their money in the tried and the true sources of banks, SACCOs and Chamas.
According to Gerard Gondo, ICEA Lion Chief Investment Officer, although the Kenyan economy continues to demonstrate resilience, with inflation remaining largely contained and interest rates gradually normalizing, debt remains a major concern.
Our fiscal ability, not only in Kenya, but in the rest of Africa, we must make sure that these borrowings that we are taking, not only from global markets, but the local economy, are being sourced and channeled into the productive sectors of the economy.
Jimmy Mbogo, Citizen TV, Nairobi.